What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. If you've not done so already, if you could hit the subscribe button for me, turn your notifications on. If you could make any comments that you want to make, feel free. If you could share the video as well, plus all my other socials, which are now appearing at the bottom of the screen as well. So, as the title suggests, do we need a change? And it's not the change that you think I'm going to talk about. No, I don't think we need to replace the manager, but I do think we need a bit of a change of system to breathe a bit of new life into the system that we currently use, and just to change things up a little bit and make it a bit different. So what I thought I would do is have a look on FootMob and just try to create what I think, or create an idea of a team that I think will spark a little bit of conversation overall. So let me just move to this side here so we can just have this little conversation. So if I just move there like that, and then if I take this and then just to there, so we should be absolutely fine. So it should come down on this side here somewhere. So looking at it now, what I thought about was, if we're away from home, what about going for 3-2-4-1 formation? Now it won't specifically be that way, I don't think, or I don't think it'll stay in that kind of formation, but overall, I'm looking at Meslier in goal. We haven't got anybody that we can change him to be fair, and there's nobody else that's going to do his job. So we've also got Struijk left centre, Rodon central centre, and Wober at the right centre-back position as well. Whether or not that works, I don't know. Whether or not you might switch a couple of those around, so maybe put Rodon at right and maybe put Wober over on the left, I don't know, but there's enough quality, or enough, and for me, there's enough depth there that can control everything. And then, technically speaking, what I would like to do is have Ampadu and Tanaka sitting in the midfield, but Ampadu and Tanaka working as cover into the defence. So if needs be, they can come back into defence or block the midfield, but bolster up the defence at the same time as well. Then, looking at it from an attacking point of view, Dan James gets in every single time. For me, he's probably our most consistent and best player at the moment. Right wing, Ramazani on the left wing, Rothwell and Solomon in the middle. But the way that I actually see this working is Rothwell just dropping slightly deeper just to sit above Ampadu and Tanaka as that kind of linchpin between midfield and the attacking forwards. And then a forward line of Ramazani, Solomon and James. Like I said, I've really liked what Solomon has brought to the table over the past couple of games that he's come on. And Ramazani's looked good as well. And I just think Joseph is, in terms of that pep, that speed, that getting together and fast and working it on the front line all the time, he is, for me, the right one to start with. He's the one that's going to occupy the defenders for you. He's the one that's going to cause enough problems. He's the one that's going to cause, spaces and gaps to open up, which then hopefully that either Ramazani, Solomon and James can really exploit. But then you've got hopefully Rothwell, who is splaying the balls left, right and centre, and really starting to make that connection and pick between the play. I know, yeah, we're dropping Bogle and we're potentially dropping a quote-unquote left-back at the same time as well, but I just think that it just gives us, there's enough cover there for almost five defence, if you like, but also as well, it almost makes it a six-man midfield. It's not, but it makes almost a six-man midfield. So there's almost enough cover there for just to pull everything off. I'd just like to see us try something different away from home. Aronson needs a rest. I've talked about this. It's nothing against him. I just think he needs a rest overall. But I just think that would frighten quite a few people. But like I said, I don't think that it's necessarily Solomon and Rothwell right next to each other. I think it'd be Rothwell just underneath Solomon, if you like, heading up an almost little triangle in the midfield, that midfield three that we kind of all want to see and see if it will work. And Solomon more kind of working off of Joseph, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does, but that's sort of what I'm looking at and how I think it could work. I don't know. I could be completely off it. I could be completely mad. I could be completely wrong. I'm sure everybody will tell me in the comment section down below, but that's just a change that I would like to see happen. I think if overall we were to make any changes, what would you guys think would be the right thing to do or the right way about it? I just feel like that attacking lineup gives us, well, it should be frightening. And yes, I know Nonto's not in there as well, but I don't think Nonto has played to his standards, or the standards that we know that he can play to recently, just off of the basis of kind of like the last few games overall. I mean, I know he got a goal against Middlesbrough. That was more kind of bundled in, but being in the right place at the right time. But I just would like to see us be more attacking and just have a little bit more about us. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. I was just been thinking and racking my brains. I know we're all fed up and upset about the weekend, but overall, I think this could work. If I'm wrong, tell me that you think I'm wrong. Tell me why you think I'm wrong. All of that kind of good stuff. That's going to do it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. Just a nice little quick one for you. And any comments that you want to make, feel free. Leave them in the comment section down below. Yeah, it's the first time I've done something like this. And hysterically, the first time I did it, it was exactly the same lineup, and I thought it was really clever. It was exactly the same formation, as I say, and I thought it was really clever. So I think we need a change of formation away from home, is what I'm simply trying to say. Anyways, take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by. Cheers.